There is a breeze. It is not significant. And here we go in Seattle. This will be Cameron Johnson. Oh, had a hard time looking into the sun. Has got to get on it and does to a knee. We were watching. Bucky Irving is out. Mayfield with the ball. First down and 10. And Rashad White drilled in there initially by Kobe Bryant. Mike Evans. It's second down and 11. Mayfield to the air. Worth's a block, and he goes outside and grabbed right there by Chris Godwin. Tight end Durham on the move. There's a block, and here comes Mayfield. He's wide open downfield. He's got his receiver. And down to the 44-yard line, that's the tight end, Cade Otton. Otton with his 7th catch of the season. 28-yard pickup down to the 41 of Seattle.
Well, first it starts with great protection. Then you clear out the outside receiver and run a flag route by the tight end. Mayfield getting out into space is able to get around that edge.
And in the opening drive of the game for the Buccaneers. The numbers on Mayfield last week. With some play action and dumps it off. It's White. And trying to get a block out there ahead of him from Haggard, who's playing that guard. Baker Mayfield told us the other day they want to run more in the red zone. Second down and 6. The call here goes to White. Works his way inside Jones and others. You can see the pile down to the 32 and a pickup of 5. Durham on the move on a 3rd and 1 handoff, and this will be good for the first down. Plowing through is good way to start on the road for the Buccaneers from the 29. 1st and 10 with play action. And he's got the open receiver downfield inside the 20, and Otton the tight end diving ahead down to the 17. Otton the tight end has caught 2 passes. It's 1st and 10. And some movement around here. And this is Tucker, the running back, down at the 21-yard line. Redwell brought down. Up the middle they come. And he'll go short without a lot of... White is the back. Worth with the block. Mayfield on the run. Chased here by Hall. Hits the deck near the 10. Markham at the 11. Short of the first down by a handful of yards.
Prevented him from getting that first down.
There's Chase McLaughlin, who woke up the other day not feeling all that well. Lingering into it today. Trying a 30-yard field goal and nails it. And the Bucs on the board on their first possession.
And that's the thing. Mayfield's been known for pushing the ball down the field. He's completing under 60% of his passes, but very efficient on that drive, as you said, 6 for 6.
Here's the return right here. They had Young and Hawani.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team. Offside, defense number 50. Offside, offense number 11 lined up in the neutral zone. Those penalties offset.
Clint Kubiak came over as offensive coordinator, thought he fit really well with this system and this team.
1st and 10. Abraham Lucas, the block at the right tackle, and it's caught into Buccaneer territory. What a grab by Cooper Kupp. He picks up 24. The former Ram, now Seahawk, to the 47 of the Bucs. First down, Seattle.
Well, incredible catch by Cooper Kupp as he extends to that far.
Former Super Bowl MVP, here comes Walker. Looking for a block and got it from Bradford. And knocked out of bounds by McCollum. Works his way into the secondary. Takes it down to the 33 and a pickup of 13.
Well, Kenneth Walker had a...
They got Kupp for 24. Walker the run right there for 13 yards. On a 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And Vita Vea will get on that line and bring him down and to about the 32-yard line, 31 with a pickup of 2. Second down and 8. And Walker again. And tripped up as he was wheeling his way.
Holding. Offense. Number 76. The 10-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
At the 41. Darnold, and it goes off to Walker. With a stiff arm to get away, and taking it and wheeling it downfield where there wasn't a lot of space.
Have a good effort here today, because that's what allows that play action pass. We saw the play action pass to Cooper Kupp that went down the field. You've got to have a run game in order to get that play action pass going.
They got to get inside the 24, 3rd and 16. quick slant down to the 25. From 50, he is 3 of 4 this season. So this for him is right in wide left. I spoke too soon last week, but misses on that 44-yarder. So Mayfield's got it 1st and 10 and throws downfield and incomplete to Auten. So the secondary is shorthanded again for the 5th consecutive game, as Trent was talking about earlier, for the Seattle Seahawks. 2nd down 10, burrowing his way, Rachaad White. And he shimmies out to the 40-yard line and picks up 6 on the play. Losing to Philadelphia 31-25. Came back and almost got them. They won their first 3 games by a total of 6 points. 3rd down and 4, Mayfield. He escapes again on the move. Down goes the defender Jones and works his way by midfield for the 1st down. Godwin was in motion. Handoff goes to White and tries to ply his way in there. Mel and Mafe brings him down. And Mayfield swings a pass to the side, and it's grabbed there, and with the catch and month of September. It's 1st and 10. Little misdirection right here. They take it inside and trying to get a run. Not much there. Cam Johnson. Tucker will release. Mayfield to the air. Broken up on the play and almost picked off. Nice coverage. Josh Joe.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 91. Low hit to the cornerback. It's a 15-yard penalty automatic. 1st down.
That's Tucker the back. 1st and 10. Mayfield moves out of harm's way again. Oh, and he tripped. Down he goes. To make sure he went no further was Tyrese Knight. That's the drive. Mayfield out of the backfield. It's White. And from behind, brought down. Nwosu and others were right there with the hit, along with Ernest Jones. Keen at 2. Egbuka in motion. Mayfield to the air. 8 of 9. That could not reel it in. Great coverage on the side by Ty Okada.
He hit him in the hands. You kind of hope they bring it in.
McLaughlin 36-yard try. Nails it. Not much wind. 36-yarder. He had a 30-yarder earlier, and the Buccaneers on the road 6-0. Foundational pieces of CBS Sports. Chuck Milton. It's Young. The drop, the pickup. Hawani will be out there trying to block, and he'll work his way out to the 26-yard line for the Hawks. Charbonnet is the back, and it's 1st and 10 for Darnold. Outside he goes. Smith-Njigba got the 1st down. Hit on the play by Dennis. Curves his way out to the 38.
Carolina, as the ball gets snapped quickly, they go right to the line.
And Darnold to the air, and Smith-Njigba in the sights. And that's Jacob Parrish over there covering in the secondary for the Buccaneers.
Pass interference. Defense, number 25. Ball replacing, spot of the foul, automatic. 1st down.
Find the right team, the right fit, and they both have done that.
Charbonnet on 1st and 10. Crab behind the line and brought down right there. Nice play, Levante David. Darnold, number 1 in the NFL with passing yards through the air per throw. Like right there, bobbled and dropped. Smith-Njigba
can do so many different things back there.
And Jamel Dean is out today with a hip injury. So the depleted secondary trying to hold their own against a red-hot quarterback in Darnold. 3rd and 13, shovel pass right here. Coming around, Walker on the fly, 1st down. Chased out of bounds by Winfield. Down to the 38-yard line. Flag thrown. A pass completion, but wiped away.
Man downfield. Offense, number 61. The 5-yard penalty replay, 3rd down.
That's on the back they go. Messy pocket underneath. It's Charbonnet. Tries to dance. And down he goes. Hit on the play. Michael Dixon's going to punt. Cameron Johnson is back. Little wind. He will not be looking into the sun, as you can see. Once and is allotted the fair catch back at the 6. Mayfield under center after the punt by Seattle. at his 6. It's 1st and 10, and the quick handoff to try to buy a little breathing space, Mel. Murphy the tackle, and not much there for Tucker. And Mel, if the season ended, he'd probably be the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. 2nd down 9. A lot of duress. Outside they go. Tucker's got it. Read well. Drake Thomas, the linebacker, brings him down. White in the backfield. And dancing out to the 8-yard line after the quick catch. And trying to run. Not a lot of space there. Gain of 5. Torrey Horton is back. And Dixon to punt. He's had some block. It's been a concern. They had tryouts this week. This baby is going to roll inside the 45, and they're going to let it roll near the 41.
Good decision by Johnson. Looking back into that sun, he's like, just get out of the way.
Yeah, just get out of the way. And from the 41, good beginning position. Here is a 1st and 10. Saubert was in motion. It goes outside, and Smith-Njigba is diving out to about the 45-yard line, makes the grab.
They've just filled up that wide receiver room, and really Smith-Njigba's taken over that role.
Walker will get it here. Lucas is going to try to block ahead, coming over from the side with a hit on the play by Deion Jones, the linebacker, on that 2nd down and 6. It's a gain of 2 and Trent to the 47. As the offensive coordinator with the new quarterback, a lot of changes with this offense. 3rd down 4, and they've got the 1st down. Caught right there. Cooper Kupp, 2nd catch today. 1st and 10. Saubert releasing. Darnold on the move, and on the fly, he's got his receiver. And look at this, direct snap. Jalen Milroe, the rookie out of Alabama, with the pitch and looking there for Walker. And there's a loose ball and a fumble on the play, and the Buccaneers have gotten it. Watch it again, as the pitch was a little high and behind Walker. And the Buccaneers are there to jump on it. Tyke Smith vacuums it in for Tampa Bay. So the Bucs take over from the 41. Mayfield to the air, 10 of 12 with time and deep, and he's got him downfield. Nice looking catch. Egbuka got the ball, working on the defense that time of Job and others in the secondary, down to the 35. It is a gain of 24 through the air.
Great recognition by Egbuka, realizing what the coverage is. It almost turns into an out and up. Listen, he reads the defenses and found that hole in the defense.
White the back. Little misdirection and behind the back, and they go right there to Shepard, and down he goes, and read well by Tyrese Knight, 40 of Seattle.
Well, it first starts with the fake. As Mayfield fakes the pitch, then fakes underneath handoff, and then flips it behind, thinking that he's got a lead blocker, but excellent discipline by Seattle.
Play clock at 1. Mayfield being chased. Mafe couldn't get him, and finally it was Nwosu who got him from behind. 39. They need the 25. Here comes Nwosu. He dumps it off on the play. The tight end dancing. Auden on the run. Steamrolls his way close to a 1st down and got it. Flag thrown on the play.
There's no foul for an ineligible man downfield. The result of the play is 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Well, this is who they're going to say. It's a late flag. Comes in from the far sideline. The sideline actually to the side of where the Seahawks are and the coaching staff. And
Johnson on the move. White in the backfield. Mayfield to the air. And look at the dancing play of the rookie out of Oregon, Tez Johnson. Egbuka. Mayfield. White. Oh, he busts free past the 10 and down to the 6. Somehow found a sliver of room. Fumble by Seattle sets up this Buccaneer possession, 1st and goal. Pitch out, Rachaad White. He's looking for blocking, and he gets it right there, and steamrolling his way in with a block by Haggard. Touchdown, Rachaad White. 7-yard touchdown run. He had all kinds of people leading the way. 12-0 Tampa Bay.
Great job by Wirfs. First off, let's see. You got the block. Doesn't get touched to the goal line.
Here's the extra point. It is up and in by McLaughlin. All right, the Buccaneers to kick off. They got field goals of 30 and 36. A 7-yard touchdown run. And inside the 5, Derek Young will bring it out. And finds a seam. Knocked out of bounds. Cameron Johnson is the one to stop him. But a terrific return. Charbonnet the back with a 1st and 10. And a second away from the 2-minute warning. Darnold to the air, 7 of 8. And incomplete. And undershoots Charbonnet and Vita Vea. 3 timeouts from their 46. 2nd and 10. Charbonnet will pick and poke his way, and he'll finally get waylaid on the play by Smith in the secondary, and Mel a gain of 4.
By what you see, and right now he's shocked by the way they're tackling.
3rd down 6. Cross the block at the tackle. Caught on the play, and he's got Cup working on Parrish, the rookie, to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 6 and a 1st down for Seattle.
Well, and Seattle getting up to the line of scrimmage, get a quick snap here.
And Darnold again to the air with the time and the cross. Grabbed there by Horton. The Seahawks did 48-9 today. No points yet. On the move at the 33 of the Bucs. 1st and 10. 2 timeouts. Messy pocket for Darnold. He'll escape. He'll be chased, and he throws. And incomplete at the 20. Mayfield so far 14 of 16. You just saw him. Darnold 9 of 12. 2nd down and 10. And they go underneath. That's caught by Cup. Charbonnet the back. 3rd down 4. Darnold to the air. On the near side he goes. And down to the 17-yard line. Catch made by the tight end Elijah Arroyo, a rookie out of Miami. Darnold. Blocked by Cross. Time in the middle. Down he goes to about the 6-yard line, and he was looking for his tight end. That was A.J. Bonner. Darnold again to the air. Broken up beautifully on the side. What a play in the secondary. Pulled in right there. Lines up with a couple in the backfield. And Smith-Njigba on the move, and Charbonnet will remain with a line drive. Caught, touchdown! Working on Vildor. Jaxon Smith-Njigba. 2nd touchdown reception of the season. And a 6-yard laser thrown by quarterback Sam Darnold.
To get it into Smith-Njigba for the touchdown.
Myers will try the extra point. With just seconds remaining, and that goes through. In his very short time in San Francisco, when Clint Kubiak was with the Niners, and Darnold was a backup to Brock Purdy. Here's the ensuing kickoff. They will take it out of the end zone. And why not? With the clock rattling down, Johnson will take it. Spun down at the 19. And that will take us and plays in 54 yards and a touchdown.
Well, we talked in the first half about Kenneth Walker after a big day last week. How was he going to be able to do today? So far, 4 carries, just 20 yards.
Hawani will bring it up. 4 consecutive NFC South Division titles for the Buccaneers.
I like how simple he kept it.
He does. He usually does. Darnold on 1st and 10. Up the middle he goes. Grabbed right there with the hit to the tight end.
And Darnold's picking up right where he left off coming into this game.
Fake to Walker. Chased over there by Diablo. And there's a flag down. Catch made by Young. Holy smokes.
Watch how Young going up the field here on the corner route. The ball gets hit, so it's come back. So it's almost just like a punt up in the air. And then it gets this shoulder into the defensive back there. That's able to give him a little bit of leverage, but how he's able to come up with that catch.
Only his 2nd catch of the season. Derek.
Homing defense, number 54. Penalties declined. The result of the play.
Walker finds a hole. There he goes into the secondary. And shoved out of bounds on the play by Smith.
Saying 4 carries, 20 yards in the first half, but now 1 touch for 29 yards. Good block by Smith-Njigba up on that second level. Cup seals the inside. And then it's just one-on-one in the open field.
Walker now has 6 runs. And it's Charbonnet on first and goal. Touchdown! What a way to begin the second half. Back-to-back touchdowns by the Seahawks. And we are tied with the extra point coming up.
Well, this is a defense that doesn't give up a lot of yards on the ground. They're top 5 in run defense.
Charbonnet with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season for the lead. It's 14-13 Seattle. Kenneth Walker, who got him deep. Charbonnet takes it in for 6. And the Seahawks up for the first time today in 14 unanswered points. And the ensuing kickoff will be taken a yard deep. And the Bucs will bring it out. Numbers on Mayfield. Down for the first time today. 2 3-1 teams. They'll go outside here. Got him. Redwell brought down on the play. Terrific work. This defense of Seattle, number 2 in points allowed in the league.
Especially with Love out this game.
Second down. Julian Love is out. Here they go for Shepard. And Redwell on the side. Mayfield, 3rd and 4. 5-man rush. First down throw. Grab right there, Godwin. Out to the 40. Hit and brought down by Nwosu and others. An ankle injury last year, the dislocation, the surgery, 1st and 10. Mayfield, short toss. Here they go on the wing. And out of bounds goes Tez Johnson. For the past couple games, they've had 2 different right tackles, 2 different starting right guards, 2 different centers, 3 different starters at the left guard. Second down, 2 to go. First down run here. Drilled was White. Hit on the play. Bryant got him.
Offside. Defense number 53. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is first down.
Holding up that right side with Wirfs coming back last week.
Fake to White. Blocked by Wirfs. 1st and 10. Caught him downfield. That's a great catch by Tez Johnson. Strike and a first down. Mayfield right on the screws.
Well, Johnson's to the outside. You have their 2 inside receivers running a deep corner and a deep post. Starts with protection. That's a long developing play. You have to have time for that to happen. Good job up front. Good accuracy.
They got Tucker in there too, and Tucker gets the call. Blockers ahead and steamrolls his way down to the 12. Reek Woolen was taken off the field under his own power. Mayfield, 2nd, 7. Redwell brought down. Big play. Maffei. Oh, he read that well. No place to run, no place to hide. Pritchett has come in for Woolen, who is now in the blue tent. As this little pass went to the side to the running back White, and Redwell by Maffei. Godwin caught one for 11. Tez Johnson has been big, a 27-yard catch. 3rd down, 15, Mayfield. Winds up, throws, caught, touchdown! Egbuka right on the money. Mayfield with a touchdown throw. He beat Pritchett, who has taken the place of Woolen.
Well, you're not going to see a much more perfect throw than what Mayfield just delivered there. Egbuka looking back into the sun.
And they're going to go for 2. A 2-point try. Mayfield. And caught for the 2 points. Grab there, Egbuka, and why not? He caught the touchdown and a 20-yard rope thrown by Mayfield, who again has brought his team back to take a lead, 21-14. Some kind of drive. Tez Johnson caught one for 27. Godwin caught one for 11. Asking all kinds of questions all the time really is something to watch. Here's the kickoff. And Helwani will take it up. The reserve running back on the move. The kicker is who got him, and a flag thrown. McLaughlin is the one to tackle.
During the return, holding return team number 19. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First in Seattle.
He is we mentioned this back in the first half, the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month. Darnold 1st and 10. Here on the other side, Smith-Njigba. Jaxon Smith-Njigba today, 5 catches and 47 yards. And a 6-yard touchdown reception. Out of the backfield, they've got the tight end, A.J. Barner. Out of bounds, he is ushered. Diaby was over there. One thing we've been talking about with Darnold, his snap-to-throw time has improved from last season, if you can believe that, to this. 2nd down 2. Fake to Walker. Look at the time. Going deep, and he's got him! Smith-Njigba! What a catch! Beating Winfield! Oh, what a beauty!
Watch Smith-Njigba. He works, it looks like, and as soon as the safety turns his hip, as soon as Winfield turns his hips to the inside, then Smith-Njigba takes it to the outside, and that's when Darnold lets it fly. And then it's a matter of can he locate the ball? Winfield never is able to get his head around to locate it. He's in position. Incredible throw there. Good execution getting him down inside the 10.
Walker the back. 1st and goal. Pitch out Walker. Looking for blocks. Cross will give one. And Arroyo will give one. And down to the 5 on the play. Running out of real estate. 2nd down and goal. Walker sledgehammering near the 2. Getting a block up there from Sundell. We've had 4 consecutive touchdowns in this game. 3rd down and goal. Flag thrown, end zone caught, back touchdown. Flag thrown, A.J. Barner's got it. Had one last week, has one today. Let's see what that flag is all about.
This is just a roll to the right. You've got a flat, then you've got a guy behind the line of scrimmage as your second read, but then Barner is coming from the backside. He's just working that back line, trying to find a window in the zone. And with the double. Good vision there by Darnold.
Myers to tie at 21. 2 3-1 teams. 39 of 45 between them, just 6 incompletions, and they take it out here. Williams at the return. Oh, caught by Helani. So glad to see that name in the NFL. A lot of history. In motion, Tez Johnson. Mayfield 1st and 10. Good cup and the throw right on the money. 44-yard line. And grabbed there by who else? Egbuka on the ground, makes the catch and picks up 19 on the play and a 1st down to the 44.
Can't say enough about the offensive line right now. Just giving Mayfield plenty of time to step into the throws. Look at the last couple of series these guys have had. He's had space. He's had room to step into it. They don't blitz a lot. They're one of the least blitzing defenses in job against a team that loves to pressure the quarterback.
Ernest Jones is over there. 19-yard pickup. Egbuka 1st and 10. And they go outside here with a run. Sean Tucker out of Syracuse, 3rd year back. Tucker remains the running back. 2nd down and 10. Heck the block. Tucker the call. Read well. Trey Thomas the tackle. Rashad White is the back. 3rd down and 7. Mayfield guns a 1st down throw. And Godwin's got it. He's got a swarm around him. Makes the catch. Kobe Bryant there.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 88 was not on the line of scrimmage. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay. 3rd down.
Tough call right there with the 3rd down conversion.
They need the 46 of Seattle. 3rd and 13. Mayfield deep, and he's got Egbuka. He's got him. Caught inside the 5. Buccaneers.
Well, it all starts with the safety vacating.
Job was chasing him.
I think of all the things you need to know as a secondary, where's Egbuka? And right there, they lost sight. I know I'm knowing where Egbuka is, especially if he's going down the field.
White the back, White the call. Stoned, hit hard. Ernest Jones drilled him.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 99. That penalty is half the distance to the goal and results in a first down.
Durham, the tight end in motion. Outside, Blockworth, that's a touchdown. White. And the Buccaneers are back on top late in the third.
Well, it's a seal to the outside, and Wirf's getting around the edge.
Last week kicked a 65-yard field goal, longest outdoor field goal in NFL history. Here's just an extra point to tack one more on. 28-21. The 3-1 first place Buccaneers on the road. 5 wide receiver lead wide. And here is the kickoff. Tariq Young got a block. Kalani. And the kicker trying to bring him down, and does, but at midfield. And a nice hit by Deion Jones to seal it, but another big return, 51-yard return. And great beginning field position for the Seahawks.
Well, that doesn't land in the landing zone. It goes right into the end zone. And at first I was a little concerned. I was like, okay, you're bringing this out. You don't have to. You're going to get the ball to 35-yard.
Charbonnet the back. Darnold is gone for 246 yards through the air. The pitch out here. Charbonnet looking for a block, and he got it from Barner. And then he was slowed up there with a hit by Tyke Smith on a gain of 8. Late afternoon, early evening, we start the fourth quarter, and a terrific game so far. Second down 2, Darnold the fake, and everybody bit. Looked like Bobo was holding Darnold on the move. And run out of bounds on the far side of the field by Braswell. Flag thrown on the plate.
One to call.
I didn't want to call him out.
Right, well, you did.
19.
You did, and you were right.
Yeah.
10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Darnold 5 of 6. Both have perfect ratings with that kind of pass. Here's another one. Second and 2. Deflected. Intercepted. It's Winfield on the move. Here goes one of the best in the business. Antoine Winfield.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense number 27. That's a 5-yard penalty and automatic first down.
9-yard kickoff return by Tariq Young from the 48. It's 1st and 10. Charbonnet looking for a gap, and in there was hit by a couple, including Anthony Nelson. And then comes here once they trade Geno Smith. 2nd down 6. Charbonnet zags, and he gets the first down. Takes it into the secondary. Terrific move. Gaining 7 to Jackson Dart.
5-yard penalty. First down.
As we get that penalty called right there by Rolston.
You can do 12 all you want in the stands.
Yes, you can. 42, 1st and 15. Lucas the block at the right tackle, and Darnold. He'll zip one off on the wing. Caught there by the running back Walker, and it's 2nd down and 15. Walker out of the backfield. Darnold again. Lucas the block and the throw at the 33-yard line. And they need the 27. Darnold again. Caught. Smith-Njigba right by McCollum.
Right back into it, able to haul it in and get the first down.
1st and 10. Darnold outside and caught over here by Torrey Horton, who has been a huge surprise, a 5th-round pick on a wing at the 14. Charbonnet blocked inside by Brantford. Not much there. Stuck on the play by Levante David. Also getting some help from Smith. 3rd down and 2. Charbonnet knifing. 1st down. Digging. Frank Kubiak said that was the first call I made when I got this job. 1st and goal. Caught at the 3. Touchdown. Barner sheds Levante David. 7 consecutive touchdowns scored. 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks a point away from tying it again. Barner his 2nd touchdown reception. To tie. 28-28. And I could add one more name, Pete Gross, the late voice of the Seahawks. Pete Gross One of the best that ever was in this business, like Gene Deckerhoff, who calls the radio for the Buccaneers. And here is the ensuing kickoff after a 6-yard touchdown pass. With the coach of the Seahawks, his mind clearly on his dad. 1st and 10. Here comes Mayfield. Right down the middle he goes. Tez Johnson crossing midfield. Brought down by Emeka and others. All a part of this incredible performance between these two teams. He's in motion here. 48-yard line. Mayfield works the block. Dumping it off. White getting blocks ahead. He breaks one tackle. Outside he goes. Knight couldn't get him and runs out of real estate. Witherspoon didn't play. Woolen is out. Pritchett being looked at. 1st and 10. Mayfield. Handoff. White into a thicket of defenders, and down he goes and hit on the play by Byron Murphy. Work out his injury. Came off under his own power. Second Nate. Mayfield's got 300 yards passing, but not here. D'Anthony Bell coming through, bringing him down. He had been starting for Emeka. Nwosu was there too. They lose 9, and it's back to the Seahawks 41.
Well, for a team that doesn't blitz very much, this time great design there to come up with the pressure that Mayfield wasn't prepared for.
Just an avalanche of noise. 3rd and 17. Mayfield throws incomplete at the 15.
Making Mayfield get rid of the ball quickly.
Dixon the punt. Rush was on. Deep back is Horton. Oh, beautifully placed punt. Caught by Hayes. Down at the 1. What a punt by Riley Dixon.
Upset with something on that Buccaneers punt.
Here's Charbonnet trying to backpedal his way in with not a lot of room. Out to the 2, gain of 1. Empty backfield for Darnold. 2nd down and 9. Quick throw. Oh, it's caught by Cup on the ricochet. And he gets the 1st down. Didn't have a bounce close enough. It's a 1st and 10. Walker. Oh, a big hole. Into the secondary. Blocked by Smith-Njigba. What a run. 22 yards. A sprint for a 1st down. Up to the 34.
This could be a handoff to his right. Great blocking at point of attack. Nobody even touches him. Gets to that next level, and then he uses his vision and speed to get around to the outside.
Last week, 1st and 10. Clock is ticking. Blocked by Walker. Darnold whacked as he throws. Caught! Smith-Njigba. He's all over the place. Whacked by Logan Hall. Helmet.
What a throw by Darnold, though.
No kidding.
Right on the money to Smith-Njigba, knowing you're going to take a hit, stepping into it, and fire.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. 15-yard penalty, end of the play. Automatic first down.
At the 29. It's a 1st and 10 handoff, and Walker burrowing his way, shoved down the play. Hall is there, but they can't bring him down. Look at him move the pile. Darnold is 26 of 30. Smith-Njigba's had a big day. And Walker grabbed by Hall, brought down on the play and loses about a yard. Almost. Looking for Cup. Coverage on the play by McCollum.
Look for a hard count here to try and get an easy 1st down.
And his cadence, a big part of what he does. 4th down and 2. Cup on the move. Charbonnet in the backfield. Darnold. Here comes Diaby and downfield. Cup. Touchdown. Torrey Horton. Touchdown passes of 6. Touchdown pass of 2. Of 6 and of 21 yards right there. In a game that's had 2 ties and 3 lead changes. Charbonnet with a nice block. But Reddick came right through and pressured. Horton with his third touchdown reception.
Well, we've seen some masterful quarterback play here today with Darnold and Mayfield, and really against these two defenses, you didn't necessarily expect it. They've both been having good years, but man, they've just taken great command of their offenses, as you've mentioned a handful of times now, just up and down the field here, especially at the end of the first half and this whole second half. But
each quarterback is thrown for 300. With the extra point away, and good by Myers. With the kickoff, and here we go. It's Williams diving to the 30. Mayfield has taken his team from behind 3 times to win games. Can he do it again? Right down the middle. It's Egbuka will take it inside the 45 and tackle downfield. Okada get him at the 45-yard line. 25-yard pickup by Egbuka. He continues his 25-yard pickup. Mayfield again. Here comes Imanwari. He's going deep and he's throwing it away. Mayfield works the block. Here he goes on the run, chased by Murphy outside. Auden, the tight end, galloping 20. And then upended on the near side by Kobe Bryant. 25-yard catch and run. Down to the 20-yard line of Seattle. The tight end again for the Bucs. Comes up big. 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Mayfield sidearm, and he's got the wide receiver Egbuka, who tries to take it in. Job will meet him. They get as far as the 11. He picks up 9. The back is White. Mayfield to the air. Works the block. Buying time into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. It's Shepard. Sterling Shepard catches it. On an 11-yard touchdown pass, they're going to go for 2. That was the thought.
In the kicking game, they've had 2 punts blocked and a field goal blocked in the last 3 weeks. So
how about Mayfield buying time and his veteran receiver Sterling Shepard in the end zone found that pocket of space and the point that he caught that ball with defenders closing in, including extra point to tie. And he got it. So I wonder what changed their decision. He put up the 2 fingers. He wanted to go for 2. Last time, Young returned it 51 yards. Here he is again on the kickoff return. Not that time. Hit by John Bullock. Charbonnet the back, 1st down and 10. And he'll go to the side. Caught there by Cup. Out of bounds on the coverage by Parrish. 2nd down and 1.
There's the pressure.
Here's the pressure. Winfield had it. He throws an interception. It's picked off. It's picked off by Levante David. They've got the ball at the 38 of Seattle.
Well, it looks like it bounced off the helmet. He's getting pressure. Let's see on this throw here. If it ricochets off a helmet, it does. That changes the flight of the ball.
Of Logan Hall.
And Levante David with the reaction, able to get the interception and pulled the Bucs right at the 35-yard line.
Tied at 35. 3 timeouts. And White will submarine, grabbed by Murphy, and moves the pile. And there is a...
I anticipate the Buccaneers keeping this on the ground.
And they do. Okada got the laces of White, got him around the ankles. No gain on the play.
I could see them trying to be aggressive. That's just his mentality and his mindset. And as soon as he ran to the sideline, I wouldn't be shocked by that.
3rd and 7. It goes to White. Runs outside. Big hole. Hits the deck. Clock will tick down to the 21 is where he hit. And here's the final timeout taken. So instead of running out of bounds, he forces Seattle to take that final timeout.
Well, great job on that.
And they'll get in that protective formation. The clock will tick, and the Seahawks cannot stop it. And Tampa Bay will win it on a walk-off 39-yard field goal. What an incredible season they have put together to get out of the gates and now go to 4-1 atop the South.
Have come in the final minute. This one on the final play. Both teams over 400 yards of offense.
Mayfield throws for 379, Darnold for 337.